He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8. Wilson wants a different look.
Wilson now looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. That is caught by Williams for a Bronco touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. And Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 20.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
3rd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw again is Jackson. He's got a man complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Jackson now.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Now Jackson on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Wilson's throw caught here by Dosich.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, Wilson going to change things up here.
Wilson on 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson.
Short throw caught by Dosich.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
But once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line. Begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now it's Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball, the pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Now Wilson changing the play.
To throw on 3rd down. Wilson into the hands of Patrick left side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Judy.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And he is caught. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Javonte Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The way with the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a first down.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. He's to the 15.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Jackson to throw.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a two-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy